Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Manu Issue ACCA classes. So I'm again back with the new video, and this is for the all the PM aspirant appearing for the March 2025. So this video is for the section B pre-mock March 2025. So in my previous video, I have solved section A part, and in this video we will solve one of the question from the section B. So trust me, by the end of this video, you will be having the confidence on this topic, which I'm going to solve right now. So whatever the concept or question they have been asked, trust me, by the end of this video, you will be able to handle this question very confidently. So watch the video till end, and let's start the today video. Okay. The question is, this is for the section B, and as you know, in section B, they will provide the scene and ask the 5 question. So let's have a little bit background about the scenario. So Fruity Company. So Fruity Company manufacture 2 types of concentrated fruit juice. One is the Key and the Max for domestic as well as overseas market. Both are made purely from the fresh apples that are bought from the family-owned apple farm operator. The production of Key and Max share the same production facility where the machine is used are semi-manually operated. Okay, so 2 juice are manufactured in the same machine. So they have provided the standard cost and the selling price information for the both of the juices. You can see the per liter fruit juice prices for the apple is 10 per kg, and per juice is 20 for the Key and 10 for the Max. So what the mistake a student do is they forgot to read this unit. So basically this is for the dollar per 1 kg of apple, and this is for the one juice, 1 glass of juice. If we are taking the Key juice, then it will cost 20 per juice. So that means 2 kg of apple being used in the Key. Similarly, 1 kg of apple being used in the Max juice. So this thing we need to figure out by ourselves. So then we have a machine. So it's $15 per hour, machine hour, and in the Key it's cost 15 per juice and 37.50 per juice. So you can again calculate the how many hour is each machine hour each of the juices is taking. Okay, then we have a labor. That's a 12 per labor hour, and again this is for the juice per glass of juice it's given. We have other variable overhead, total variable cost, selling price, everything they have been provided in the table. And the fixed cost per month agreed is $7,000. To ensure a smooth and uninterrupted production operation, Fruity Company always need to monitor closely on all the possible constraints in the every upcoming month in determining the optimum production plan in order to maximize its return and with a given constraint. See, in the manufacturing process there will be always be constraints, so it's depend on us how we are handling those constraints and maximizing our production plan. In the midst of the planning process for the following month, Fruity Company has agreed to supply at least 2500 liter of the Key to one of the overseas customer, and agreement has signed recently. So they have signed the agreement that they want to supply 2500 liter of the Key. I think this amount, this value is per liter. Yeah, this is per liter. It's not per glass of juice, it's per liter. Then we have, okay, given the routine machine maintenance and normal staffing arrangement, the maximum available machine hours and the labor hours for the following month are expected to cap at 25,000 hours and 50,000 hours respectively. So this is for the machine hour, this is the total machine hour available, and this is the total labor hour available. The apple farm operator has informed Fruity Company that the supply of apple will be kept at the quota of 24,000 kg. So this is the quota that they used to supply to the Fruity Company. Based on the above constraint, it has formulated and graph with the known K being output liter of Key and unknown M being the output liter of the Max as follows. So they have formulated the constraint and provided the graph. See, if you ask regarding this optimum production plan, the question will never ask you to draw the graph, but they could ask you to interpret it or to calculate the value, but they would never ask to draw the graph in the exam. It will not be possible, right? So what I will suggest, have a confidence on the interpretation part, or like this formulation of this constant part, have a confidence on this topic. Okay, so this is the graph they have been provided if you look at my screen, and also they have already formulated the constant. So what I said, as you know, earlier I said that, so per liter cost of juice key is 20, and if we are buying 1 kg of apple, it's cost 10. So that means 2 kg of apple being used in the key. इसमें 2 kg apple लग रहा है. If we talk about the max, again the amount is 10 per liter, and how much apple we are using? 1 kg. That's why it's cost only 10. So यहाँ पे the constant they have been formulated, ये true हो गया apple का. apple required for the juice key, and ये जो single m है, that means 1 m, ये max के लिए हो गया. And what is the total apple available? It's 24,000. that's why उन्होंने 24,000 रखा. अब एक और चीज, they have put the symbol of less than and equal to. Why? Because we don't have a more than 24,000 of apples. So either we will use 24,000, which will be equal, or we will use less than 24,000. That will be acceptable. But we can't use more than 24,000 of apple. So that's why we have used less than and equal to. Alright. Similarly, for the machine, you can calculate the how much machine hour required for the juice key and the machine, and they have similarly put in the value. And again, it is 25,000 limitation. Why? Because total machine hour available to Fruity company is only 25,000. Again, the symbol they have used is less than and equal to. Why? Because we can't use more than 25,000 hours. We can use equal to 25,000 or less than 25,000. And similarly for the labor, they have done all this. Right. One more thing. They have added one more constant. You can see minimum order, because they have signed the agreement. So that's why it's very important to supply 25 liters of key to the one of the overseas customer. They have already signed the agreement, right? So they can supply more than 2500, but they will not supply less than 2500. They will supply equal to 2500 or more than 2500, but not less than 2500. That's why they have put the symbol of greater than and equal to. Okay, and one last constant, non-negativity. That means our value k and m, which is the liters of the juices for the key and the max, it can't be in the negative, right? So either we will produce whatever the juice we will produce, it will be in the positive figure. That's why they have kept this non-negativity constant here. So I hope you are clear with this. Now, coming to the main point, the question is asking which of the point represent the optimum production plan. So as I have been explained in one of my video, if you have been watched it out, where I have explained everything about the limiting factor in the details. So I must say you guys to watch it before solving this question. So in the graph, if the question asks you to find the optimum production plan, how can you find it? The solution is ISO contribution line. See, in the graph, this dot line is the ISO contribution line. So if we will put the scale over this line and drag it over its opposite direction, in the similar direction, so in that case, the point, that means this point, this one, C and D, whichever the point touch the scale at the last will be the optimum production plan. And why we will drag it in the upward direction, I have already explained in my video. I will put the link of the same in the description box or in the screen. It will blink over the screen. So I will suggest you to go and check it out. So in our case, if you will put the scale over this line and drag it in the upward direction, the C will be the point which will touch the scale at the last. So C is our optimum production plan. I hope it is clear now. So now let's move to the next question. Okay, so next question. Okay, calculate the maximum profit to be earned for the next month to the nearest dollar. See, the question has provided the blank space for the answer, and as I said multiple of time in my previous video, just look for the format in which examiner wants us to answer this question. So they are asking to the nearest dollar. So you are not allowed to put any decimal place in this blank space. So if you put your answer along with the decimal place, you will get a 0 marks. You will not get full mark here. Okay. So now how can we calculate the maximum profit that we can earn for the next month? See, by looking at the graph, we figured it out in previous question that the C is the optimum production plan. So first of all, we need to find the value of C, means coordinate that intersect these two lines. And we will keep this coordinate into our constant equation, which might have been given in the question. Okay, we will figure it out. First, let's calculate the this point C coordinate. So this is our question, and I have copied this in the Excel, so that I could parallelly do the calculation and you will have a clear idea. So let's first figure out which two lines intersect the point C. So it's first C2. Okay, let me note it down. C2. And what is the equation for C2? It's K point plus 2.5 M less than or equal to 25,000, but we will keep it here equal to 25,000. So as we are calculating the value, so we need to equate this linear inequality. Okay, so the next line is our C1. You can see here the point C is the line C2 and other is the C1. Yeah, this is the C1. So C1, ये C1 है. And what is the linear inequality for the C1? क्वेश्चन में ऑलरेडी दिया हुआ है. That's a 2K plus M equal to 24,000. Again मैं equate कर रही हूँ. Why? Because we are calculating the value. So ये linear inequality है. इसमें value calculation possible नहीं होगा. So we need to develop a linear equation. वो कैसे होगा? Equal to sign रख के. सो नाउ अब बेसिक मैथ जो हम लोग ने स्कूलिंग लेवल पे पढ़ा होगा. सो वी एज्यूम दिस एज इक्वेशन 1 एंड इसको इक्वेशन 2 एज्यूम करते हैं, राइट. एंड दिस इक्वेशन 1 को हम लोग वी कैन राइट लाइक दिस एज वेल, जैसे कि ये k प्लस 2.5 m इक्वल टू 25,000 है ना. सो वी कैन राइट इट k इक्वल टू 25,000 माइनस 2.5 m. So we can write like this as well, right? अब हम लोग ये k का वैल्यू इस वाले इक्वेशन 2 में पुट करेंगे. So it will be something like this, 2 into k. So k का वैल्यू now 25,000 minus 2.5 m and bracket close, फिर again plus m equal to 24,000. So this is the how we develop the other equation. Now इसको solve करना होगा. Solve कैसे? 2 into 25,000 it will be 50,000 minus 2 into 2.5. So it will be 5m. Then again plus m equal to 24,000. Okay. Then 50,000 minus 24,000 equal to 5m minus m. So again 50,000 minus 24,000, this will give the value as 26,000 equal to 4m. Okay, so I have solved this equation. So here value of m equal to your 26,000 divided by 4, that means 6,500. Now we will keep this value of m in this equation and we will get the value of k. So let me drag it down it. Okay, so k equal to now your 25,000 minus 2.5 into value of M is now 6500. All right, then K equal to your 25,000 minus 2.5 into 6500. So this is the value of K and this is the value of M. So let me make it bold. Yeah, I hope now my screen is visible. Now the question asks to calculate the profit. So they don't have given any constant, contribution, objective function that is to maximize the contribution. They have not formulated, but let me go back to the question. So what I mean to say is क्वेश्चन में यहाँ पे ऑब्जेक्टिव फंक्शन दे डोंट हैव बीन प्रोवाइडेड. सो पर ऊपर टेबल में इफ वी विल मूव टू द टेबल हम लोग प्रॉफिट कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं बिकॉज दे हैव प्रोवाइडेड द सेलिंग प्राइस एंड योर selling price and all the cost involved, right? So what will be the profit per liter of the juice if we talk about the key? I think it will be, let me add it all this down, 35 plus 19. Yeah, so this total variable cost is by adding all this cost, ये सब add करके ये total variable cost निकाला है इन्होंने. and ये selling price से अगर हम लोग variable cost deduct कर दे, let me copy this graph in my Excel. Okay, so what is the profit per liter of juice KE? So okay, so profit, no, contribution, we can say contribution, that contribution per liter for key, it will be your 58 minus 54, that is 4 per liter, and this is your dollar per L. And for if we talk about the other product, other is our max. All right. Okay, so if we talk about the max, it will be 74 minus 68, and this is again contribution per liter of max. So now can we calculate the total contribution? Total contribution. So for key will be how much unit we are producing. We have calculated the liter of the juice we are producing for the key to maximize our contribution. So this will be 35,000 for key. Again 6 per liter. So how much liter we are producing for the max? It is 6500. इसको करने के बाद हमारा 39,000 आया. So total contribution from both juice, and ये कैसे आएगा? We need to add these two. ये दोनों को add करने के बाद we will get our total contribution. Again fixed cost बाकी है because question is asking the profit, not the contribution. So fixed cost हमारा कितना है? 7,000. It's given in the question, you can see here. And ये करने के बाद we will get our profit, and that will amount to 67,000. I hope this is clear now. So पहले हम लोग को हमारा ऑप्टिमम प्रोडक्शन प्लान का यूनिट फाइंड आउट करना था. दैट मीन्स वैल्यू ऑफ के एंड द एम मीन्स कितना लीटर ऑफ जूस हम लोग प्रोड्यूस करेंगे तो हमारा कंट्रीब्यूशन मैक्सिमाइज होगा. एंड वी डिड कैलकुलेशन बाय द अलजेब्रिक अप्रोच. सो ये करने के बाद हम लोग को कंट्रीब्यूशन जो ऑब्जेक्टिव फॉर्मुलेट किए रहते हैं उसमें हम लोग को वैल्यू पुट करना है. हालांकि क्वेश्चन में इक्वेशन नहीं दिया था. सो वी नीड टू कैलकुलेट द कंट्रीब्यूशन फॉर द बोथ ऑफ द जूसेस एंड मल्टीप्लाई इट विद देयर रेस्पेक्टिव यूनिट. सो वो करने के बाद हमारा टोटल कंट्रीब्यूशन आया 74,000. अब ये कंट्रीब्यूशन है, क्वेश्चन कंट्रीब्यूशन आस्क नहीं कर रहा, दे आर आस्किंग द प्रॉफिट. सो वी नीड टू डिडक्ट द फिक्स कॉस्ट एज वेल. सो वो डिडक्ट करने के बाद हमारा नेट प्रॉफिट 67,000 आया. एंड अगेन क्वेश्चन इज आस्किंग इन द नियरेस्ट डॉलर. See, question asks कर रहे हैं in the nearest dollar, so you need to put 67,000, no decimal place, nothing. Okay, so ये हमारा question done. Moving to the next part, and वो question is based on the optimum production plan, which two of the following represent the binding constant? See, binding constant जहाँ पे आपका आप ऑप्टिमम प्रोडक्शन प्लान का जो वैल्यू इस इक्वेशन में डालोगे, अगर ये इक्वल है दैट्स इज बाइंडिंग कांस्टेंट, अगर इक्वल नहीं है दैट्स नॉन बाइंडिंग कांस्टेंट. सो लेट्स ट्राई दिस क्वेश्चन. ओके, सो मैंने क्वेश्चन कॉपी पेस्ट कर लिया. सो हमारा फर्स्ट इक्वेशन क्या है, C1 का इक्वेशन इज आवर 2K प्लस M इक्वल टू 24,000. अगेन इक्वेशन करने के लिए हम लोग को इक्वल टू रखना पड़ेगा, नॉट द लेस देन और इक्वल टू. ठीक है, अब हम लोग ने वैल्यू ऑफ के क्या निकाला था ऊपर में, वैल्यू ऑफ के वाज 8750. यू कैन सी इन माय स्क्रीन 8750 एंड प्लस एम की वैल्यू है 6500 एंड इक्वल टू 24,000. अब हम लोग को देखना है ये इक्वल टू 24,000 होता है कि नहीं. सो 2 इंटू 8750 प्लस 6500, ये हमारा इक्वल टू 24,000 हो गया. ठीक है, सो ये हमारा हो गया इक्वल टू 24,000. तो दैट मीन्स ये हमारा बाइंडिंग कांस्टेंट है. अगर इक्वल नहीं होता तो उस टाइम ये बाइंडिंग कांस्टेंट नहीं होता, नॉन बाइंडिंग कांस्टेंट होता. सो नाउ फॉर C2 हम लोग सिमिलर वे में कैलकुलेट करेंगे. C2, व्हाट इज द इक्वेशन फॉर द C2? K plus 2.5 M equal to 25,000. So let's put the value of K and M in this equation. 8750 plus 2.5 into 6500 equal to 25,000. Now let's again check out कि ये हमारा सेम होता है कि नहीं, इक्वल टू होता है कि नहीं. एंड प्लस 2.5 इंटू 6500 एंड अगेन ये हमारा इक्वल हो रहा है. सो दैट मीन्स अगेन ये हमारा बाइंडिंग कांस्टेंट है. थर्ड इक्वेशन किसके लिए था? तो थर्ड वन इज लेबर एंड मिनिमम ऑर्डर. इनको भी चेक कर लेते हैं. ओके, सो लेबर के लिए C3 एंड व्हाट इज द इक्वेशन? 0.8K plus M equal to 15,000 and 0.8 into 8750 plus 6500 इक्वल टू 15,000. अब हम लोग निकालते हैं फिर से इसकी वैल्यू. 0.8 इंटू 8750 प्लस 6500 एंड ये हमारा 13,500 है विच इज नॉट इक्वल टू 15,000. ठीक है, सो दिस इज आवर नॉन बाइंडिंग कांस्टेंट. मिनिमम ऑर्डर की बात करें तो वहां पे भी के की वैल्यू कितनी है? 6500 एंड इक्वल टू 2500 होगा. सो अगेन इट इज नॉट इक्वल. So that means our first two is the binding constant. अगर क्वेश्चन नॉन बाइंडिंग पूछता in that case last two, right? And one more thing, question is asking the two, so you need to tick the two option. Ticking one will not provide the full credit mark. Okay. Okay, then move to the next question. Okay, based on the optimum production plan, which of the following statements about the shadow price is true? Shadow price, remember the shadow price? So if we are having a binding constant, so if the 1 hour or 1 extra unit of those binding constant available होने पे हमको कितना मैक्सिमम प्राइस पे करेंगे? मैक्सिमम नहीं, प्रीमियम प्राइस पे करेंगे. ठीक है, मैक्सिमम में तो हमारा एग्जिस्टिंग कॉस्ट प्लस वो प्रीमियम जोड़ के आएगा, बट शैडो प्राइस इज ओनली अबाउट द प्रीमियम. ठीक है, ये कंफ्यूजन होता है स्टूडेंट को. सो हम लोग शैडो प्राइस में वी कैलकुलेट हाउ मच एक्स्ट्रा प्रीमियम वी आर रेडी टू पे फॉर दोज 1 extra hours of the binding constant. All right, so there will be shadow price for all of 3 resources, apple, machines and labor. No, हम लोग ने अभी चेक किया, एप्पल एंड मशीन इज ओनली द बाइंडिंग कांस्टेंट. सो शैडो प्राइस सिर्फ इन दोनों के लिए होगा, लेबर के लिए नहीं, क्योंकि वो नॉन बाइंडिंग कांस्टेंट है. वहां पे जितना रिसोर्स अवेलेबल वो फुल्ली यूटिलाइज ही नहीं हुआ है. ओके, सो दिस वन इज इनकरेक्ट. देयर माइट बी शैडो प्राइस फॉर द मिनिमम ऑर्डर. नो. There will be shadow price for the machine and the labor. No. There will be shadow price for the apple and the machine. Yes, why? Because ये binding constant है. Alright, so machine and labor. Machine is the binding, but labor is non-binding, इसलिए ये incorrect हो गया. Okay, so next question, and this is last for this fruity company. Which of the following best describe the feasible reason of A, B, C, D above? It show all the feasible production plan that meet all the constraint with the possibility of more than one optimum production plan. No, feasible reason में क्या होता है? Basically, these are the feasible reason and there will be only one production plan, optimum production plan, but इसके अंदर के जो भी point आएगा वो optimum production plan को satisfy करेगा. Alright, so this is not correct. It's so all the feasible plans that meets all the constant with only one optimum production plan. Exactly. So ये feasible reason में जो भी constant है, जो हमारा एक optimum production plan के वजह से सारे constant, I mean they will meet up. Okay. It's so all feasible production plan that leave no slack on all three resources: apple, machine, our machine and labor. No slack available है हमारा लेबर के केस में. आपने देखा हम लोग जब कैलकुलेट कर रहे थे बाइंडिंग एंड नॉन बाइंडिंग, सो स्लैक अवेलेबल है लेबर के केस में. So it's so all feasible production plan with a slack on apple and the labor. Apple और apple में slack तो है ही नहीं. Apple is a fully utilized and it's binding constant. ठीक है. So this is for the fruity company. For the next question, please stay tuned with my channel. मैं जल्दी ही upload करूँगी. And thank you so much for watching this video. And please don't forget to subscribe my channel and share it among your friends. Thank you so much. Have a good day.